Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A. For today's video, I want to show you a few clearance plants or plants on sale that I picked up for the garden. All right, guys, here they are. Now, these were either clearance plants or a Labor Day sale plant, right? So first up, we have some blanket flowers. These are in the black pot, and this particular one here is called the Arizona Red Shades. This was $7.98, but they were having them 2 for $10. So I bought 4 of them, right? So these look good. I actually have the Arizona Sun in my yard already, and I have spin top red, but I just love blanket flowers because they do bloom later on in the season. They look really, really nice. They could either be really deep red, really deep orange, or they have an orange and yellow. Really, really nice. And they reseed, and they're reliable perennial for me here in Georgia Zone 8A. These are full sun plants, guys, and this is hardy from zones 3, and it grows 10 to 12 inches tall. Also on the Labor Day sale front, we have this guy here, which is Autumn Fire sedum. You guys know I have Autumn Joy, which I love and talk about a lot. This is Autumn Fire. This one here is also 2 for $10 in the 2 quart, right? This guy here is hardy from zones 3. Full sun, and it grows up to 18 inches tall. This guy here, I love it too. I have one in my yard actually, and it is more red than the Autumn Joy, but they're both really, really nice in the garden. So I got 4 of those, and as you can see, they're already beginning to turn and have that beautiful color. Now this is a very big plant when it comes to bees. Bees love it. My Autumn Joy right now is kind of light pink, really, really nice, and it is covered in bees, and this is exactly what the same thing this is going to do, the Autumn Fire sedum. Next up, we have this beauty here. This is the ruby fringe flower. This is a part sun plant, blooms spring, summer, and fall. This was $19.98, guys, but it was half off at Lowe's. This guy is hardy from zone 7, grows 6 feet tall by 6 feet wide. I really, really like this plant because it's an evergreen for me. It blooms 3 times a year, and it looks really, really great. Next up is the Trippy pink butterfly bush. You might have seen this guy in one of my inventory videos at Lowe's. This is a beauty and it smells amazing. And this guy really, really likes it. Ever since I brought it in the yard, it's been going at it full force, guys. This is a full sun plant, as are pretty much all butterfly bushes. This guy here grows 6 to 8 feet tall and is hardy from zones 5 to 9. Really, really nice. Now this guy here was $24.98, which means it will be half off at Lowe's. Next up, I picked up another camellia. I had gotten one of this for a family member I gifted for the housewarming. And I said, let me just go back and get one for myself. I love these guys because they're evergreen, because they bloom later on in the season and sometimes when nothing else is blooming, and their evergreen foliage is really nice and glossy. I already have the Yuletide camellia, and I also have the Shishigashira. This is the beautiful early wonder. This guy was $24.98, which means it was half off at Lowe's. These guys here are hardy from zone 7 to 9. And you see a lot of camellias in the South. They don't mind the clay one bit, and they seem to do well in my yard. Now, I had bought other types of camellias that I didn't really know their names. I had bought them from my county's, annual sales, and they all didn't do well. I don't know what the story was, but the ones that I bought from Lowe's on clearance are doing quite fine. Let me know if you have or love camellia and how they do in your yard. Next up, we have the golden euonymus. I love this plant. When I first bought my house, I bought a bunch of these to put on the foundation. But one of the scale insect that it's susceptible to pretty much ate it to the sticks, like pretty much ate it to the bone. And I never really decided to replace it. But I definitely am thinking I want to spruce my foundation up by giving it a little bit more color. As you know, my foundation is all evergreen, but it's not the most colorful part of the garden, right? So I definitely think that this guy might be a good addition. I'm going to give it another go after all the ones that I had were destroyed. This guy here was $9.98, which means it is going to be $7 at Lowe's. This guy here is a full sun plant, grows 10 feet tall, and is hardy to zone 6. Let me know if you have the golden euonymus in your yard and how it does. This beauty here is the meant-to-be Queen Nectarine agastache from Proven Winners. This guy is so great in my garden in reference to hummingbirds. This is literally one of the number one plants that the hummingbirds literally gravitate to in my yard. And that's why I end up going back and buying 3 more, because I have to find somewhere else to put these to bring in even more hummingbirds. This guy here is usually $13.48. But it was $7 on clearance. And look at the color, guys. So the hummingbirds really, really like that color. And this guy here is a perennial, and it is hardy from zones from negative to negative 20. So it's zones 5 to 9. So I picked up 3 of these. Let me know if you have agastache in your yard and how it does. Moving on, guys, we have this beauty here. Now, I tried my hand at this, I would say like 4 or 5 years ago, and didn't really do well. This is a nandina. This is the lemon lime nandina by the Southern Living Plant Collection. This is in a 1.5 gallon, and normally they'll charge you $24.98, but this would be half off. But I really like it, and one of the reasons I ended up buying it again after waiting so long was I wanted to have more chartreuse colors in my yard. You guys know I'm a big fan of chartreuse, yellowy green stuff, evergreen stuff in the garden, and this would be great. This is a cousin of the Obsession Nandina. This is really, really nice. It is hardy from zone 6 to 10. So I got 2 of those. Finally, we have a hydrangea. This is a big leaf hydrangea. This is Eclipse by the First Editions brand. I absolutely adore this plant. You guys know I love plants that have dark foliage and bright blooms, right? So this is what it's supposed to look like. Now, I had bought this again at another nursery, and I paid full price because I hadn't seen it at Lowe's. This was like 2 years ago, and I paid the full price because I was just so enthralled with this thing, and I bought it for $33. And as you can see, I don't talk about it because it didn't make it. It didn't come back, but I'm gonna give it a go at Lowe's. This guy here was $29.98. But it was half off at Lowe's. I love it. You see how it has this really nice dark foliage, right? And these beautiful red blooms. This guy here is hardy from zones 5 to 9. It says full sun, but I dare not put this thing in full sun. If I put it in full sun, I feel like it's going to get burnt. And it's going to get, the flower is not, not the flower, but the actual foliage is not going to look as nice. I don't put any big leaf in the full sun. I mean, it is Georgia, and in June, July, and August, it is mercilessly hot, and the humidity is terrible. And I just don't think that this guy will make it in the sun. So I'm definitely going to put it in a part shade. Let me know if you have this beauty in your yard. Again, this is Eclipse Big Leaf Hydrangea by the First Editions brand. Let me know what you think of these plants, guys. Do you have any of these? Do they do well in your yard? Do they not come back? Do they struggle? Do they flourish? I'm really excited about the Eclipse for sure because I love it so much. I really am happy I got to pick up some more of the agastache. I'm hoping for a better result when it comes to the golden euonymus. And of course, I'm happy to add this Trippy butterfly bush in my yard. Let me know what you think, guys, and let me know how your clearance shopping has been going. By this time, stores should already be putting stuff on clearance or at least markdowns or something because, you know, it's Labor Day. The last couple of weeks, things have been really hot and humid. A lot of plants have been damaged. A lot of plants have been, you know, dried out or stressed out from the humidity. So I anticipate that they will be putting things on clearance, and hopefully you are able to grab some really great deals. Let me know what you think, guys. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. Remember to hit that notification bell so you can be alerted on all my new videos. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.